بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear students، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. معادنا مع الجزء الأول من المراجعة النهائية أو Final Revision in Geometry لطلبة الصف الثاني الإعدادي، ونبدأ بسم الله. Number 1. The longest side in the right angled triangle is space. We know that the longest side in right angled triangle is the hypotenuse. So the answer is hypotenuse. Yes. The lengths of two sides of a triangle are 2 centimeters and 7 centimeters. Then the length of the third side is greater than space and smaller than space. We know that if we have three lengths of three sides in a triangle, or we must have the length of the third side is greater than the difference between them, and the length of the third side is smaller than the sum of them. So here we have the length of the two sides are 2 centimeters and 7 centimeters. So find the difference between them, which is 7 minus 2 equals 5. So here we have 5, yes. And the sum of them, 2 plus 7, yes, 9. So the length of the third side is greater than 5 and smaller than 9. And if he said choose the length of the third side, maybe 4, 5, 7. If we want to choose, yes, we can't choose 4 because 4 is smaller than 5. And we can't choose 5 because 5 is equal 5. I want a number between 5 and 9. Number between 5 and 9, which is, yes, 7. So if he want to choose the length of the third side from 4, 5, 7, we choose 7 because 7 is between 5 and 9. Okay. Number 3. If the measures of two angles in a triangle are different, then the greater angle in measure of them is opposite to, yes, the longest side, or we can say is opposite to the side of the greater length. So again, if the measures of two angles in a triangle are different in measure, then the greater in measure of them is opposite to the side of the greater length. The side of the greater length. Yes. If the length of the median drawn from a vertex of a triangle equals half the opposite side, then space. What I mean is, we have a triangle and we have a median to the midpoint of the opposite side, and we found that the length of this median equals half of the opposite side. This equals half of that. So yes, then the triangle is right angled triangle because the median equals half the opposite side. So we can say that then the triangle is right angled triangle. Yes. Number 5. If the measure of an angle of the isosceles triangle is 60 degrees, then the triangle is, so we have an isosceles triangle and we have an angle of measure 60. if you find an isosceles triangle of an angle of measure 60 degree, then the triangle is, yes, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, because we have an isosceles triangle and it has an angle of 60 degree. Number 6. If triangle ABC in which AB greater than AC, then measure of angle C space measure of angle B. The angle C is opposite to AB and the angle B is opposite to AC. So the angle C, measure of angle C is greater than measure of angle B. The lengths of sides that can form a triangle. The lengths of sides that can form a triangle are 0, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 7. To solve this problem, you can choose the greater number, which is here 5, and add the smaller sides together. So we have 0 plus 3 equals 3, but the sum is smaller than the third side, so it can't form a triangle. Yes, here the greater side is 5, and add the smallest sides together. So we have 3 plus 3 equals 6. Yes, because the sum of these two sides is greater than the greatest side in length. So choose the greater side, which is 5, and add the others together. 0 plus 3 equals 3. 3 is smaller than 5. It can't be. Choose 5. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Yes, because 6 is greater than 5. And the sum of lengths of any two sides in a triangle is greater than the third side. So the correct answer is 3, 3, 6. Number 8. In the opposite figure, find measure of angle ABD. As you see, here we have an equilateral triangle. So this angle equals what? Yes, 60 degree. So here we have measure of angle B 60 degree and measure of angle C 60 degree and measure of angle D is 60 degree. So we can say in triangle DBC, which is equilateral triangle, measure of angle DBC equals 60 degree. And as you see, the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle because it has two equal sides. So in triangle ABC, since AB equals AC, and observe that we have the angle A equals 50 degree. So measure of angle A equals 50 degree. So you can get the other two angles, which is ABC and ACB, because they are the base angles. This is a leg, another leg, and this is the base. To find, and you know that measure of angle ABC equals measure of angle ACB because they are the base angles. Then, so we write then measure of angle ABC equals measure of angle ACB equals, you know that the sum of measures of any triangle, of angles of any triangle, equals 180 degree. So we say 180 minus 50 divided by 2. 180 minus 50 equals 130. Divided by 2 equals, yes, 65 degree. So the angle ABC equals, yes, 65 degree. And he wants the angle ABD. ABD. It consists of two parts. The angle ABC 65 and the angle DBC 60. So we add them together. So measure of angle ABD equals 65 plus 60 equals, yes, 125 degree. Thank you very much, Mr. Yasser.